I am joined right now by Chris Bettinger. He is one of the 2017 MRS Spring Meeting co-chairs. This is going to be such an exciting week for you. How long have you planned for this?
Catherine, thanks for having me. This is really a multi-year process. We started the planning over a year and a half ago, and that really started with the convergence of my fellow co-chairs and I really deciding on the directions of the technical program and highlighting some of the recent sort of hot areas in materials research. And we wanted to sort of fold those into a comprehensive program that would be inclusive, comprehensive, and also afford the delegates of the meeting to have deep dives into each of these technical areas.
Well, give me some of the highlights. What can attendees expect this week?
Yeah, so in terms of the technical program, we have highlighted and emphasized aspects of 2D materials. These are really things like graphene and their derivatives, electrochemical storage, electronic devices. And then on the soft material side, we have a program that ranges from using materials to control immunological function all the way to using materials for flexible electronics and soft robots.
Pretty fascinating. And one of the things that's nice about you being here in Phoenix is that everything's so close by, unlike previous years, which lends itself to a lot more networking.
That's right. So there's really a couple different dimensions that the delegates can have in terms of opportunities of meeting each other and discussing scientific progress. One is the actual meetings themselves and things like the coffee breaks and the more informal interactions in the hallway of this beautiful convention center. And then the second one is really the ability to sort of perhaps have more informal interactions after the meeting, and that's really afforded by the co-location of a lot of hotels right in this close proximity in downtown Phoenix.
Well, how would you describe how the meetings have evolved over the years?
Yeah, so one of the beautiful things about MRS is that really it's up to the membership. So the members really dictate the content of the programs, and we really can, I would say, listen to our customers in that regard. And so I would say a classic example has been the evolution from things like traditional silicon-based electronics to more flexible electronics, 2D materials, maybe over the last 10 years or so. And so I think it's just really an opportunity to listen and be flexible and sort of make sure that we're providing the best value to our delegates.
Absolutely, and this is, we should mention, a volunteer role for you. Why did you choose to do this, take this on?
Yeah, that's right. So I can remember my first MRS meeting about 15 years ago. I was a nervous graduate student just presenting some of my initial results from my PhD thesis, and I was really brought into this community by, I would say, the fellowship and then the high, I would say, caliber of the technical program. And so that's why I kind of joined, and I've been really afforded a lot of benefits and resources by the society and also the meetings, and I really wanted to take an opportunity to sort of pay that back. And so this has been a great opportunity to do this as meeting chair, co-meeting chair.
Everything you expected?
Yeah, that's right. I think it's overwhelming in terms of the technical breadth, but it's really an opportunity to learn about these different areas and to see where there's interesting opportunities for cross-pollination. For example, in terms of sort of symposium, so that there's multiple symposia where you have multiple sort of technical areas overlapping with one another, and so that's a great opportunity to see how my specific research area can kind of interface with other areas that I may not have thought about previously.
Well, congratulations. It sounds like such an exciting week ahead. What are you most looking forward to?
So besides the technical program, I think it's also the Symposium X speakers. So we bring in really world-renowned speakers in their areas, and that's really an opportunity to sort of rally around and be inspired by some of the leading materials researchers in the world. And lastly, the plenary talk by Joe DeSimone from UNC Chapel Hill. I think it's going to be really exciting talk as well.
Fantastic. Looking forward to it. Have a great week.
Thank you.